our number one content's gonna be?
Josh.
Josh? Well, what's Josh gonna say on here? I mean, what are we asking? What are we talking about?
Probably some lightweight racist, and then we can house
You think we can get him to say some racist shit?
Yeah, and then we house him up.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, partner, who'd you vote for? Trump? Calm down.
You think we can get Walmart on?
That's a dream guest.
Right. That's really the whale,
Yeah.
the whale you're looking for, you know? 'Cause
I feel like I have to be practiced for him and let him come in once I'm ready.
Yeah, because we got to be able to, you know, stay on our feet. Like, he's going to say some shocking things, and then we got to be able to, like,
It's like a boxer taking a punch.
stay focused.
It's
Make
like
sure
a
we
box.
have our counters ready.
You know. We're live, by the way.
I feel like you should tell people that.
I feel like you're a bum bitch.
Whoever you're rolling a blunt, like, maybe I don't want to be on my first feed doing that.
Maybe you wanna be rolling a blunt on your first feed.
And then you gave me the shitty, that shit will not stick.
That's a you thing.
No, it's not. I'm the, like, best blunt roller you've ever met.
And the lie detector test is turning.
We'll have a competition, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Put it on film.
I bet you could get all of us in on a blunt rolling
Yeah.
competition.
And then we'll judge them blunts. Blind judging.
What's that website you look for? I'm gonna try Amazon first. Okay, well these aren't that expensive. Oh yeah, those are.
What? The ring lights?
Yeah.
They weren't. I mean, some of them.
10-inch selfie ring light for.
I just bid on a 19-inch one, but it's like it says as is, so I don't know what kind of condition it's in.
As long as it turns on, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I bid on it. I've been winning for $4, I think, but still got some time, so people will bid probably.
So you're on that shit already. I like that, Trey. I like that. I like your gumption.
Well, I just told you, like, all of the progress we made today was me, so.
Huh?
I just let you know that all the progress we made today was my doing, so.
Wait a minute. That's what you need to think to exercise greatness. Whatever.
No, I did exercise greatness, and what I'm trying to get you to do is match my greatness, or at least to try to. I know you will never be able to, but it should be your goal at least.
I think you're forgetting about me being like, no, this is how OBS works. Kind of showing you the bones.
So now, like, it took me 5 minutes, and I'm pretty much a master now.
A master.
Yeah.
Jesus, cleaning that filter in there, got it everywhere.
What? Dust? I told you you need to clean that computer out.
That's good, it's going.
No, it's going, but
Are you gonna bring a can of air water because you're freaking out?
I don't have one, or if I do have one, I'll bring it. I have a little air compressor.
Don't bring an air compressor.
It's a little mini one.
How did you get a mini?
Because I need shit. My mom gave it to me. It was in her garage. She didn't need it. I traded her something else for it.
They plug in USB 62-inch tripod. Okay.
I got it.
Go, 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 go. All right, she's out of here.
Banana! Where's the peanut butter? Where's the peanut butter? I'm not a game show.
Full panic immediately setting in.
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. Okay. Where the Cheerios at? Somebody tell me where the Cheerios is at.
Huh?
Cheerios, Cheerios.
They're
I need
really
Cheerios.
right in front of us. They're right there.
Jesus, help me. I need Cheerios. Y'all got Cheerios? They don't got Cheerios.
Ma'am, they definitely have Cheerios. They definitely have Cheerios.
Oh, shit.
There she is. She found them. She's got 10 seconds left.
You mentioned Trey as this mad genius. And so what is your role alongside him and how does that relationship work?
I don't know, it changes all the time. At this point, we're family. To pick it apart as two, we've just been through it all together. But Trey's he really is a true artist, capital A artist, and he's so talented to come people up. You know,
Yeah.
He can write and direct and act and write songs. I'm kind of a smart guy that I can help along those things or help refine his vision along the way. Or a lot of times I bring ideas to the show. When you do a show like South Park, you have to have like, how are we gonna do this week? So sometimes it's a producer-director relationship.
I actually.
We have the best players in the world.
You mentioned Trey as this mad genius. And so what is your role alongside him and how does that relationship work?
I don't know, it changes all the time. At this point, we're family. To pick it apart as two, we've just been through it all together. But Trey's he really is a true artist, capital A artist, and he's so talented to come people up.
Yeah.
He can write and direct and act and write songs. I'm kind of a smart guy that I can help along those things or help refine his vision along the way. Or a lot of times I bring ideas to the show. When you do a show like South Park, you have to have like, how are we gonna do this week? So sometimes it's a producer-director relationship, sometimes it's co-writing. At the end of the day, I think we like
I will say
fart jokes and funny voices, and we like
Yeah.
making each other laugh. When he gets his mind on doing something artistic, you're not gonna get in his way. He'll work harder than anybody. He's more dedicated than anybody.
We got
and,
the setup of a
I'll go with
lifetime.
him, you know what I mean?
You mentioned Trey as this mad genius. And so what is your role alongside him and how does that relationship work?
I don't know, it changes all the time. At this point, we're family. To pick it apart as two, we've just been through it all together. But Trey's he really is a true artist, capital A artist, and he's so talented to come people up. You know,
Yeah.
He can write and direct and act and write songs. I'm kind of a smart guy
I think the way
that I
this
can
is
help
gonna
along
work-
those things or help refine his vision along the way. Or a lot of times I bring ideas to the show. When you do a show like South Park, you have to have like, how are we gonna do this week? So sometimes it's a producer-director relationship, sometimes it's co-writing. At the end of the day, I think we like
I will say
fart jokes and funny voices, and we like
Yeah.
making each other laugh. When he gets his mind on doing something artistic, you're not gonna get in his way.
I actually don't get acid reflux anymore. I had a surgery a couple years back. They turned the top of my stomach into a valve on the top of my stomach. Funduplication is what it's called. The process for it was awful because we had to do all these jumps through hoops in the United States for the insurance to pay for it because at the time I didn't really make any money. One of the hoops that I had to jump through is they put a device through my nose down into my stomach and I had to wear a mechanical device on my hip and I had to wear it for 24 hours. And it tested the acidity of everything in my esophagus the whole way down into my stomach. And the doctor told me, we have to do this for insurance, even though we know you need the surgery. I know you need the surgery. The insurance will not pay for it unless you do this and we get the data. And I was like, really? And they're like, yes. And I was like, okay, so what do we do to make sure I don't have to do this again? And they were like, eat as many fried foods and acidic foods as you possibly can. Push that shit to the maximum. Get the worst acid reflux of your life. And I was like, okay, I'm in. And I had fried chicken and orange juice all day. And the next day they're like, wow, that's really bad. Insurance is definitely going to pay for this. And that was it. And then we got the surgery and it was done. I actually don't get it.
We have the best.
Colonel Southern, it's Yuri. I'm sorry to call you on this number, but I've got Interpol all over my ass.
I can't know you right now. Not a good time.
Not a good time?
Charlie Echo India, comply immediately. This is your last warning.
Where was the first fucking warning?
Drop your wings if you intend to comply.
I'm putting us down.
You land, we're all going away. I don't have paperwork.
We're in a flying fucking bomb.
They're firing bullets at our bullets.
I'm putting us down. This is Charlie Echo India. Request reroute to Kabbalah Airport on bearing 029.
No, not the airport. The highway. It's our only hope.
Are you fucking mad? A pothole will set us off.
You underestimate yourself, Alexei. You're the best. You're the shit, Alexei. You're the shit. You're the shit. You're the shit.
Oh God, what's he doing?
I can't land there, sir. Kabbalah's only 15 minutes away. He can't get far. I want a truck on the tarmac.
We're gonna be okay. Where are you going?
as far from the evidence as we can get.
Wait, there's not gonna be any evidence! Colonel Southern, it's Yuri. I'm sorry to call you on this number, but I've got Interpol all over my ass.
I can't know you right now. Not a good time.
Not a good time?
I need your help naming this topping. I've been putting it on everything and people keep asking me what it is. So instead of me saying I grated a pile of pepperoni and melted the fat out in a pan, then took out the crispy bits and cooked down cherry tomatoes in that fat, oh yeah, and then I added a good amount of sugar, Italian seasonings, and mixed that crispy pepperoni back in. You see what I mean? It's just too much. We could call it Jort's jam or some shit. But that's where you come in, because I need your help.
I think beef takes some skill to make delicious. Pork is more easy to cook. Around the world, I see people just throw a whole pig over fire. It's got tons of fat. It's got that thick skin to seal all the juices in. It's hard to fuck up a pig. But if you don't know what you're doing with beef, it's easier to fuck up.
That's an interesting perspective that I don't share. I feel like beef is pretty easy to cook.
How do you cook it?
I use what's called a reverse sear method. You know, I have a Traeger grill, you know, one of those pellet grills, and I'll set the Traeger to 265 degrees, which is fairly low. I put a meat thermometer in it, and then I'll slowly get it up to about 110 degrees. And then I use a cast iron skillet, and I get that cast iron skillet very hot, and I put beef tallow in the skillet, and then I sear it, very hot pan for about 2 minutes per side, depending on the thickness of the steak, and then I'll put like kosher salt on it.
So to me, that doesn't sound simple at all. I think it's simple for you because
What's your best number? Before you leave, I got 2 questions before you leave. One, before you leave, I got 2 questions before you leave. One is, I need you to tell me, man, who's the top 3 corners in the league today, right now?
Top 3?
Top 3. Every player we give this question to.
Shit,
Any
I'd
positions. Who the top 3 corners in the league right now?
I say me, Sauce, and Ramsey.
Okay.
In that particular order.
OG Rams, okay.
In that particular order.
Before you leave, I got 2 questions before you leave. One is, I need you to tell me, man, who's the
Oh, and please refrain from touching my
Elon Musk nutted inside of one of his reply guys. Ashley St. Clair, please look it up. The author announced on Friday the 14th that she is the mother of Tesla's founder's 13th child. As a billionaire, the wealthiest person on the planet, he actively will find people that are fairly annoying right-wingers, and then he will become reply guys to them, and then he just nuts in them. I feel like this is not the best use of your resources or time if you're the wealthiest person on the planet.
You're basically insinuating that for the richest man of the world, it should be beneath him, but shockingly, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. This is.
Oh, we're allowed to drink these?
Yeah, we can drink these, man. That's sparkling. Do you mind?
This is sparkling water?
You want flat?
I don't know why I thought this was. This is water?
We're out drinking, take flat.
Oh, it's coffee.
It's water.
Liquid death water?
Yeah.
Where's this stuff from? Flint?
I don't know, probably. That's actually a good call.
Water?
The sanctioned water of Flint.
That might pass the city inspection, but that is going to allow me to sleep a little better at night. We use those galvanized bolts, both sides. That might pass the city inspection, but that is going to allow me to sleep a little.
You guys know I've tested.
So I started back on the Ozempics, and the doctor goes, you know what, since you ate right through it.
I heard you had a 75 Golden State Warriors ring, and I was thinking that would be perfect for my fiance.
Really?
Yeah.
I do have a Golden State Warriors ring from 75. There it is, in all of its glory.
Wow. So what I did was I brought pictures of another 75 Golden State Warriors ring. They match up. Have you tested the diamond?
Oh, yeah, it's a real diamond.
It's a real diamond, okay. Just for my own sanity to test the diamond?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, thank you. It's not testing.
I have my own stuff over there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll go grab it. Looks fine on mine.
Okay, I will trust that. What it comes down to is price.
11.5, it could be yours.
I'm looking at like $5,500. I heard you had a 75 Golden State.
So this is the long.
20 years ago, you had the highest GNP in the world. Today,
Soldiers, what was your? I can't believe this is an actual military regulation moment. I was.
Why are people going to Mars now? Is it because we know there's going to be signs of life up there? Because here's my theory.
Don't you want a better gaming PC that's built with the right hardware at a fair price?
Parents, when was the moment you saw your child's spirit break? Today, during our usual Sunday lunch, something happened that changed everything in just 5 minutes. My 9-year-old daughter, Emma, has been learning Mandarin online for 2 months. She practices every day after finishing her homework. I've never seen her so excited about something before. When we were almost done eating, she looked at me with bright, eager eyes. Mom, can I show Nana what I...
3 years ago, I started taking singing lessons as a joke. Because I just thought it would be funny if, like, one day, like, I was just hanging out with the boys. Yeah. And, like... belted out a song. And like,
that would be a good bit.
Just kicking it with the boys in the most song-friendly environment, and they just belt out like Sinatra or something. Yes, I've been going to this for like a year. I went to this guy he's a voice coach up the stars. And I remember going up to his apartment, and he was like, "This is so great. This is cool. We get to work together." He's like, "What project is this for?" And I was like, "This is for my pure enjoyment."
I'm just here to hang and learn something.
I can't sing yet, but I know what it's supposed to sound like.
When you bone meal the grass, it may look like the flowers are randomly popping up, but they're not. Flowers in Minecraft generate in patterns and can be seen by constantly bone mealing and removing the grass. This looks trippy. When you bone meal the...
Anyway, we followed the guy to this garage sale, and they had the coolest stuff. They were closing up. We got this whole box for $60. We didn't even get to go through it all. There could be anything in here.
Is there a new girlfriend in there? Because you might need one.
No, but there is an original Final Draft Ghostbusters script with actual slime stain. Right, it's Ghostbusters 2. Never mind. Anyway, we followed the guy to this garage sale, and they had the coolest stuff. They were closing up. We got this whole box for $60. We didn't even get to go through it all. There could be anything in here.
Is there a new girlfriend in there? Because you might need one.
No, but there is an original Final Draft Ghostbusters script with actual slime stain. Right, it's Ghostbusters 2. Never mind. Anyway, we followed the guy to this garage sale, and they had the coolest stuff. They were closing up. We got this whole box for $60. We didn't even get to go through it all. There could be anything in here.
Is there a new girlfriend in there? Because you might need one.
No, but there is an original Final Draft Ghostbusters script with actual slime stain. Right, it's Ghostbusters 2. Never mind. Anyway, we followed the guy to this garage sale, and they had the coolest stuff. They were closing up. We got this whole box for $60. We didn't even get to go through it all. There could be anything in here.
Is there a new girlfriend in there? Because you might need one.
No, but there...
All right, Stuart, I'm shocked. I am shocked that you don't understand why people like me and millions of other Americans are upset, annoyed, and looking for answers that a guy like Common would be entertained at the White House.
Now, when you say a guy like Common, what kind of guy is that?
Okay, let me just throw you out my best shot.
All right.
Okay?
Here we go.
Common last year traveled to Cuba, all right, to meet with Joanne Chesimard, who was convicted of killing a New Jersey state trooper.
Right, I'm familiar with the story.
After the meeting, Common said, quote, this was just last year, "Damn, this was somebody who fought for my freedom." This is a cop killer. This is a woman who gunned down, along with 2 other accomplices, a woman who is a member of the Black Liberation Army, who they found 16 live rounds in her purse in her car. And this guy thinks she's great.
Thinks she's innocent?
No. She's great.
Well, but also
this was somebody who fought for my freedom, made me want to do better in life.
I can't speak for him because I'm not him.
Yes.
I don't think.
Not yet.
I can rap. I rapped on the show, and I think it was pretty impressive. So you'll have to ask him, and I'm sure you have. Have you contacted him to have him come on?
Look, I don't really care about Common. I have to be quite frank. I care about the President of the United States. Okay. All right? And this
here's the distinction I would make. Here's the distinction I would make.
Okay.
You are saying that he is celebrating a cop killer or promoting cop killing.
No,
Is
I'm
that
not saying
what you're
he's promoting cop killing.
Well, people on your network
Celebrating-
are.
Let's just speak to me.
All right, I'm talking to you.
Celebrating a cop killer, yes.
Okay. Here's the only distinction I would make there, and I can't speak for him. What I think he's doing is not celebrating, but honoring someone he thinks was wrongly convicted of cop killing. I think he believes she was convicted unjustly.
Okay.
Now, again,
so that's fine. And if Common wasn't even born when this crime took place, thinks that based on nothing because the evidence is overwhelming, all right, he's entitled as an American to do that. The President of the United States, though, takes him into the House, all right, thereby validating him. Come on, that was a bad decision. It was a
you're
bad
saying
decision.
that by having him at the White House, that in essence was tacit approval of everything he's ever done.
No,
to some extent.
It validates him, all right?
As an individual.
It elevates him
as an individual.
as a poet or whatever. Do you know how many poets would have liked to have been there?
Let me ask you a question.
No, let me ask you a question. Why was he selected, in your opinion? Why did he get that honor, in your opinion?
Because I think he's not defined as an artist by this Assata Shakur case.
This is big.
I think he's defined, well, I think it probably isn't as big in his career as you might think it is.
Look, when the president...
Or as defining. But let me go to a different point, if I may. It sounds like what you're saying is, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't want to be wrong when I'm with you, because you know I got mad love for you. That's a rap phrase.
I got it.
All right. Correct me if I'm wrong. What you're saying is, if an artist supports someone that has been convicted of killing a cop, they should not be allowed to go to the White House. Is that a reasonable paraphrase?
No, it's a little bit more than that.
Okay, say it again.
I am saying that when a president invites someone, in this case the First Lady invites someone, the resume has to be put in front of them. And they have to select people who are almost unimpeachable, all right, because they're getting that honor to go to the White House. This guy is controversial all day long with this stuff. Not only did he support this cop killer or celebrate the cop killer, he celebrated another one in Philadelphia.
Again, I make the distinction. He's not celebrating a cop killer. He's celebrating someone he thinks was unjustly. He's not celebrating.
Is this Perry Nason we're talking about now? Is this the most brilliant lawyer of all time?
Who? Common. Well, let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with Leonard Peltier?
Yes.
Okay. Leonard Peltier was convicted of killing two FBI
All right, now we're
agents.
going to Wounded Knee.
Okay.
All right? Why are we going to Wounded Knee?
Because I think it's an analogous situation.
All right, and that's a big word for me.
Is it analogous?
Me with big
I don't
words.
mean to. It's similar.
Uh-huh.
All right.
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
Because you're pettifogging the issue. This is a simple
what am I
issue.
pettifogging?
This is a simple issue.
And pettifogging is kind of a larger word than analogous, but go ahead.
Okay. You're
It's more of an
pettifogging
Inspector
the
Gadget
issue.
word.
But by making another analogy that doesn't really have anything to do.
It's the exact same thing. It's a guy convicted of killing a law enforcement official, no?
It's a totally different thing because the
Why?
President of the United States is not involved.
Oh, well, let me get him involved for you.
Okay, you do that, and then you can come back and talk about Leonard.
Common wrote a song about Assata Shakur, someone he feels was unjustly convicted of killing a cop. Guess who wrote a song about Leonard Peltier, someone that they thought was unjustly convicted of killing a cop?
Who?
He was on your show. You said he was doing God's work. Want to know his name?
Yeah.
Bono.
Okay.
Guess where he was? The White House.
That's an interesting point.
Booyah!
All right.
That's a rap word.
Okay. Did Bono
yes.
basically come out and say that Leonard Peltier, okay, did he actually come out and say that he was innocent?
I think that's the crux of the song.
No, I think it was raising questions about it. And the basic thing.
Now who's pettifogging? Now I can't even see you. I can't. You're pettifog. No, that is exactly the same.
Okay.
Bob Dylan wrote a song about a convicted killer named Hurricane Carter. He's been to the White House. Why are you drawing the line at Common is my question. And that was the point of the bit that we did, Bill. And the point of it is this. There is a selective outrage machine here at Fox that pettifogs only when it suits the narrative that suits them.
Look.
And you do it every time. This guy is in the crosshairs in a way that he shouldn't be. Whether you agree with him or not, you may think he's ignorant in believing that Assata Shakur is innocent. You may think he's ignorant in believing that Mummy is. But then guess what? Bono can't go to the White House. Springsteen can't go to the White House. Bob Dylan can't go to the White House. You got a lot of people that aren't allowed to sit in the White House because they've written songs about people convicted of murder, specifically cop killing. And I'll give you another one.
Wait, let me reply. Okay, so you say that because Bono, Springsteen, and Bob Dylan wrote songs defending people who were accused of heinous things, that I have to give Common a pass because he did the same thing.
You have to be consistent with your outrage.
Let me give you,
be consistent.
I will. Common visited, went to see.
So what if Bono went to see Leonard Peltier?
In Cuba
last year. And so now that's your line? You're putting yourself in a smaller and smaller box.
I'm not.
So this guy is worthy of it because he actually visited. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
When you first started this story on Fox, nobody even knew about that Assata Shakur. You spent a 24-hour infection
I didn't even
cycle.
mention this. The first time I mentioned it was this.
Okay.
This was my whole thing.
All right, but I'm talking about your entire...
But you can't do that because unlike...
Why not?
Because unlike Comedy Central, we have a lot of different opinions on this network, not just lockstep liberalism like on your network.
All your hosts seem to go in the same direction.
No, not all. I have a completely different take than many of the others do.
You're very different than Hannity. Hannity just said
Hannity is Hannity. O'Reilly's O'Reilly. Shepard Smith said to me, I like Common. We have a lot of diversity here.
I don't know the guy. Here's what I'm saying.
You have said you
had a guy on your network say this proves Barack Obama is anti-police. That's what he said.
Then you can destroy that argument.
I did.
Here.
So why did you call me?
I called you because you are not seeing the big picture about Barack Obama inviting a guy who says this about a convicted cop killer.
President Bush invited Bono, who said that about a convicted cop killer. He wrote a song called Native Son.
It doesn't matter. This guy said, quote...
It's the same thing.
No, it isn't.
Why?
Because this guy said after visiting this woman in Cuba, damn, this was somebody who fought for my freedom.
When did you find that out?
We knew this research before we went ahead
Why
with the
didn't you
story.
mention it last night? And by the way, I don't agree with you that that's what puts it over the top. I completely disagree with you.
This makes it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Oh, please.
Oh, come on. You know this guy is sympathizing with two cop killers.
I don't know
You know that.
I don't know him. He believes they were unjustly convicted. That's what I imagine this is. He doesn't.
So you just whipped this visit to Cuba, you put it in your little drawer, it never happened.
No, it happened.
Okay, that's enough for a sitting president to say, you know what? This guy might be radioactive. I'm not doing it.
If someone visited Reuben Hurricane Carter in jail, if someone visited Leonard Peltier because they believed he was wrongly convicted of that crime, let me ask you a question. G. Gordon Liddy has been on your show many times.
No, he hasn't.
Well, he's been on this network many times.
Okay.
In the Randy Weaver case, after the ATF stormed that facility, right? When he was talking about the ATF, do you know what he said on his radio show? He said, if they break down your doors, don't shoot them here because they're wearing protective gear. Shoot for the head.
Was that before or after Liddy made the gold commercial? Okay. You see, your craziness, that you bring this stuff in, it has nothing to do...
It's the exact same thing. What you're saying is people need to be vetted.
Let me
but
put
you don't
in
vet.
the White House.
You only vet. Here's why you vet this guy. Because he fits the Fox narrative of Barack Obama as a Marxist, black liberation theologist, socialist that's not like the regular folk, you and I, just normal white folk.
So you think that this was a good decision to invite Common?
No.
You think this is a good decision?
I don't think anything. I think that...
It was okay with you?
To invite Common to the White House.
Okay.
I don't know enough about this guy.
You're dodging, but now I'm going to make you president of the United States. Ooh, wait, I just shudder when just right there.
But let me ask you...
No.
Can I
it's my turn now, and then you can ask.
I don't believe that a person's opinion on one case or another... I'll ask you another one. Can
I ask the question? Whose show is this? This is the Fox News channel. I'll ask... Then you can ask. Okay, I'm making you president of the United States, which is just
every time I come here, you make me president of the United States.
It's insane, I know, but all right. So you're sitting there, and you know on your resume, okay, you already have Reverend Wright. You got Bill Ayers, okay? And then a guy named Common comes in, and you know...
You mean that Fox News has already put these people as they've basically connected the dots as though these are the most influential people in
No,
my
you
life.
have a history of associating with dubious people. You know that. I know it. Everybody knows it. And then you say, you know what? It's a good idea to bring in a guy who sympathizes with a cop killer. Let's bring him into Poetry Def Jam White
Let's
House.
go back
Do you
to
think
the
that's a good
original-
decision?
Here's what I think. I think Common believes that this woman
You're
was
the president.
unjustly-
Will you make that call?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, please.
If I'm the president and I'm booking my own poetry slams, throw me out of office.
Okay.
Because I would believe as president,
with pleasure,
I would have things to do rather than go over the list
How about your
of
guys?
poetry slammers.
How about your guys? You already
you know
have
what?
Wright. You already have Air.
Here's what I would
You already
think.
have Bernadette Dorn.
Here's what I would
so let's
think.
bring in Common.
Here's what I would think.
Let a quartet.
It's a poetry slam. Who gives a crap?
A lot of people do. You know how many police
can I
officers?
tell you-
You heard the police officer on this program.
You wanna
This
do
is
something for
National
the
Police Week.
You know what, Bill? Let's do something nice for police, for National Police Week. You and I. Together, let's agree on something. Rather than worrying about what this guy thinks about a woman that he believes may not have. Now, I trust the system probably more than most people and should, but I trust it usually. But he doesn't, and the African American community has a very different relationship with the police, especially in the 70s, than you and I do. So putting that aside, let's agree on something we can do for National Police Week, and that's this. Let's have us agree to promote a reinstatement of the ban on assault weapons, because that doesn't celebrate killing cops metaphorically or figuratively. It tries to get weapons that kill cops literally off the streets.
As you know,
that's important.
As
This
you know, if
is
you've ever done
nothing.
any research.
No, you do support it. I'm saying,
Correct.
and why don't you get the entire apparatus here?
The apparatus.
The infection machine that is the
You mean
overreaction.
the diverse opinions that we have
No,
here?
you
Unlike your network?
You have not a diversity of opinion.
Oh, stop.
You
Sit down, you need to fix this. Pull up OBS and look at the quality of the camera. Why is it like that?
Something you did, sure. Don't worry, I'll save the day.
It went down to that 162 setting that I had set. But then I brought it back up to the one we had it at. And
What's the problem?
look at it. Here, click scene 2.
It zoomed way back
Click
out
scene
again.
2. Click scene 2. You see them?
What have you done, bro? We were finally making progress. It comes in and just fucks it all up.
That's not true.
Fucks it completely up. Like, do any of those like NVIDIA settings fuck with the video quality or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Like, dude, this looks like shit. What did you do?
I don't know, bro. You did it.
No. This looked good when I last sat it set up. But this looks horrible. What did you change? I know you did something.
Do you know what one of my favorite foods in the world is, Trey? Beef ramen with Skyline hot sauce. What? Why? It's top-notch hot sauce. Like top 10 hot sauce in the world.
What is?
Skyline.
Nah, that's stupid.
No, it's
That's
perfect.
That's the maker and shit.
No, it's perfect level of spice and heat. Am I wrong?
No. I think you're
It's not the perfect. What would you like?
It's okay. I mean, I don't hate it. I like it. It's not the best in the world.
I gotta get me gay just to be gay. talk. We're here today to talk about the place in which the country's at right now. It's bad. It's very bad.
It's bad. That's all we got.
Don't you wireless charge this phone because you have to?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
They probably fixed that for $8 at Apple.
No, they'll fix it for free. I just gotta go there. I had them do it once. It worked for, it was good for like a couple few months.
What'd you do?
They just cleaned it.
No. The camera.
What are you talking about?
Well, you have capture audio only.
I didn't. I just flew in here and that's what it said.
What are the other options?
So I'm just looking around.
Go back to that. We should have.
I fixed the video a little bit. Yeah, it fucked up. Do you want to do this?
No. Just wanted to see it.
Does that look sharper?
Yeah, definitely. What do you think about me doing on time? So, I mean, I need a border here, Trey. Phone number down the side. Phone number down the side. Venmo code. I need to put my Venmo code here.
Alright, it's gonna stay there the whole time?
Yeah.
Right.
So if anybody wants to Venmo me any money, they can.
What if we don't want to?
Then I won't get
Don't
it.
you leave it down in the comments? Isn't that kind of like, you know, like
No.
people like,
I'm gonna put something like hair plugs money. Hair plug money. I'm gonna see if people will donate a bunch of money.
okay. Sure, some idiot got made a fucking million on potato salad or some shit like that, right? So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
that fucking guy was making potato salad on Kickstarter. Kept getting these tiers and he got people to fucking tiers of upgrading this potato salad. Ended up getting like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Here you go, homeboy.
Rap snacks. Master P's rap snacks.
That boozy. Is my phone over there?
Yeah.
One of these what?
Micro Center got shipped out. How do they sell out of everything?
So, are you talking about the cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just sold out everywhere,
What
man.
about like the last gen ones?
Yeah, you don't get cards. Like you were acting like you could just go to Microsoft. I was like, this guy's kind of dumb.
Now I can get the 5,000 series, but why can't I get the 4,000?
I don't think you can't get the 5,000 series.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
You can't get any series.
Well, why can't I get the 4?
Because people are still buying them.
They're not the newest shit.
People don't care. They just need cards. If you built a computer,
Since when? Like I was there not long ago. You could get anything you needed.
Donald Trump's in office, baby.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's got something to do with it. It's terrible. They have a 4060. What do you think about that?
Everyone says that's the worst card ever made.
For real?
Value-wise.
Well, that's I would have thought it was 3050. Man, this is a good rap snap. That's right.
How do we manage our running back when we frequent running backs, especially when none of them are obvious third down backs? Well, there's a lot of different ways you can manage it. You can have all three of them play run game, get it on the end, grab running backs, but that's not the only thing that's going to improve the run game. I think the Browns could make moves on the offensive line right up there, Jackson, somebody as a tackle who can block really well for you. Center in free agency, that's why I would prefer the Browns go after his center at free agency.
Rap snacks. So 4060 is no good.
That's what people say.
It looks like. I see what you're saying. It's only $300.
I'm a rapper from Canada. Yeah, hey, I'm a rapper.
What do you think about a B570?
See, that's where I think you're getting interested.
I've read
How much VRAM does that motherfucker have?
I think it's 10.
That's pretty good.
I think they don't have a couple of Intel and stuff.
But if you're worried about drivers for AMD,
Actually, the Intel one's actually been not bad. I've never had an AMD card, but I know the videos by far the best. You can get them to work with all of them, really. It's just like what you can do with them. Some random thing you can't do. They just won't find them sometimes. You can get a B5. See, Micro Center doesn't have a B580. But it's $270. Thinking about buying another one of these A380s. They got it on here for $95.
you're not built for that, buddy.
What? No, I just run 2 of those.
agnostic. The design basically floats separately on the water, and with meticulous focus, they position it properly. Afterwards, they let it dry for 1 to 2 hours, and after applying a top coat, your necklace is ready to be worn. I bet you've never...
So well, how do you explain these these Quadro cards that only got like 4 gigabytes of RAM?
I don't know. I would get one. Those are just for like.
It's very rare for more than one Spice Girl to appear together. You're just basically just getting on your machine. So they're not here.
You guys are recycling that? Good. Hey man, they're not letting the nickel go away. That's smart. How much money do you think you'll make on this copper? $5. That's good. It's probably like 40 or 50. 40, $50? Maybe 2 or 3 pounds. Why even bother? You guys are recycling. Excuse me a minute. How long do you think you could survive alone in the wilderness? 4 hot dogs, please. Right, sir. Coming right up. There you are. Thank you. Thank you. What are you kidding, man? You're $11 short. They're $3 a piece. $3 for a hot dog? 4 hot dogs, please.
No one's answering? There was 700 people in class, and he said, statistically speaking, 2 of you guys will be registered as offenders. It was like one of the first things he said.
Where did you go to school?
Oh, Louisiana State.
Yeah, Louisiana. That's okay.
And I remember that's when I stood up and yelled, "Not it." That's what I remember. I yelled, which crushed, bro. There was 700 people.
Okay, I think this strategy. Would you be upset if they ever replaced you as Tony Stark? 2008, 9, 10, when I felt about it, I would say that I was that person. Right before Iron Man and the screen test for that, there was part of me that was saying nobody else under had a chance. Would you be upset if they ever replaced you as Tony Stark?
I was in line.
Hey, you free?
I'm not attracted to high schoolers. I'm not. I was attracted to high schoolers.
I walked into somebody's office that works there, and they were like, "You're not allowed in here."
I'm the greatest.
Bro. You're overpriced.
Hey, go to monitors real quick. Go to like 1440 monitors, 120 hertz. You're not getting none of this. You're a bitch.
What do you mean?
When someone calls you a bitch, it means you're like soft, kind of hoed out. You're not really about that life.
I mean,
You asked.
I mean,
You asked.
look at your dusty ass computer, bro.
How about that life?
Have you seen mine?
Well, I mean, that's not really.
It's not really what. We'll put them head to head.
This is my backup. My backup will hang with yours.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
No way. You got the stock cooler on there, bro.
Stock cooler's a beast.
Yeah, I'm using it on my server.
It's a beast cooler.
What?
I looked into getting anyone, and they were like, if you're not going to spend the money and get a Noctua, that's the best cooler. I was like, all right.
Look at all that dust behind here.
I'm not, come on, bro.
Bro, you got caked up dust in here.
I know, bro, it's not good.
Your shit's gonna die.
Nah, it's alright.
That's gonna start to cause a static.
A what?
It's gonna cause like a shock.
Are you going to come here tomorrow and fix that then?
I mean, you need to blow that out of there.
I don't have a blower. Listen, I told you. Go to Micro Center, look up fucking Amazon probably better deals.
For what?
Monitors. Because I can't do this, bro. It's bad.
I know. I got another monitor. Maybe I could tarp. No. We'll see. I gotta take out the wall. Where's it at? Computers.
Dude, that's the only bad shitty part about their website.
Yeah. I got all monitors.
2K monitors.
I got like an older version of this. That's the 34 inch, I think.
Well, the problem is I need to buy 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you want to put like an arm on there, like with 2 monitors?
try and do, isn't it?
I had one of those. I just can't. Let me see if I can find it. I might have gave it away.
Like that MSI monitor doesn't seem like a bad deal.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the mag. It seems pretty good. 27. What's the difference between these two? It seems like always like having more letters in your name would be better. This one's the same.
QHD is the difference.
What's QHD?
I don't know. There's a difference I see there.
But this is W.
Click on it and look at what it says on the screen. Rapid IPS8, and then go back to
What
the
is rapid IPS? Okay, 0.5.
Yeah.
Just take a look. It looks like my phone is $180. I don't know.
Does that seem too expensive?
That seems reasonable. If you gotta buy 2 of them, maybe, you know.
Right.
They're the same price. We don't really understand what the difference is.
That one's Rapid VA, so it's a VA panel compared to an IA panel.
Okay. So that one probably had it. What's the response time?
They didn't even put it up there. They don't want you to know.
Cell says 0.5.
Yeah.
You don't like the TV?
I don't. I can see the pixels too much.
You can't see the pixels, but it's just for me.
What do you mean? I see all the black lines crisscrossing.
You think, I mean,
Get laser eyes.
I see them, okay?
They stand out to me.
But it, you know, it's like kind of in the background.
No, it's right out in front of you. It looks like a grid.
No, I see it, but it's not. It's like very so faint.
No. You need to get laser eyes.
You know, like why would I want to see that? I'm in better shape than you. I can just see this. It looks fine.
Oh, my vision's so bad I can't see shit. Think about what you just said.
No, I don't see distractions.
Distractions. Listen to this guy, Gino. Did you hear this fucking guy?
Like, why don't you just use that monitor you got downstairs?
The big boy?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Because it's set up. That's my rig down there, bro. That's my fun rig. This is my business rig. Okay.
All right. But then you could string your, you know, can you hook that one up to this one?
Not really. It doesn't work right because you got to do that split screen, and on the curved it's fucked up because
I know. I got
one side of the screen is curved. Like
I know what you mean.
I need 2 monitors if I'm gonna do this correctly. Or otherwise, we're just half-assing it. You know what I mean?
I mean, okay. What are you looking for?
2 monitors.
Well, what kind of monitor?
1440, at least 120
Okay.
hertz.
What size do you want?
27 or
You want
bigger.
curved?
You know, if I'm gonna have 2, I don't think I. Ooh. Indifferent.
All right.
I'd probably prefer flat, though. I guess.
Okay.
Right.
I think so. I think curve is only nice when you get to the bigger side. I don't think it really matters when you only got like a 27 inch or whatever. Is that what we said on the size, 27?
Yeah, that's fine. The 32 wouldn't kill you. Wouldn't kill me.
Okay.
Or 37, whatever they are.
Just put that in there too.
I'm the perfect joint. My name is Dan. I'm from the hood. Everybody knows.
Hey, you're out from the hood.
People gonna see me on my stream, singing my songs, doing my thing. Everybody knows I'm from the hood. East side of Cincinnati, rockin' real good.
Sounds fucking dumb.
Why are you a hater? What's it got to do with me? Take your soul out, put your booty on the floor, put your mama in my D. Don't look at me like that, dog. Nope.
Cool. Refresh rate.
120 or better.
So 144.
That's perfect.
Seems like a sweet spot up here. They got promotes at 180. Because their site's gay and reloads every time you get it. So let's just apply that. These are the options that meet your price here.
So I'm looking to spend $400 on monitors, it looks like.
I mean, yeah, if you want two of them.
Yeah.
Here's some cheaper ones. Regular 350 or something. Same clock.
Yeah. Seems like the RSI ones are the deal. You just
Yeah, I
agree.
bought one long time ago. It's a couple years old, 2 years old now. It's probably the first time I bought it, so.
That's so old.
5 or 6 years.
Sort of get it back.
It just doesn't have the, I don't know, brightness.
So that might have to be a next paycheck thing, is the 2 monitors. Really get this going.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got some other shit here too.
Yeah, couch is the next.
Is what I've never said, yeah.
I'm gonna figure out if I can afford the couch depending on how much I have to spend at Microsoft tomorrow.
Alright. Well, just get a chair or something.
We can get another chair, another 2 chairs, put a table in the middle, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
I really have that other chair downstairs we could bring up here.
I mean, there's some nice monitors here, you know, wherever you're trying to spend one of them.
Yep, that's exactly right.
There's some really nice ones, but probably unnecessary for this. Why do they even need to be 2K?
Look at OLED. Find me an OLED.
We can have that.
Go down. Go down. Go down. Keep going down, bud.
What are you trying to find?
Keep going down. I bet they got OLED panel, IPS-C.
Don't have it.
Go back
Hold
up.
on, we got it split device.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's what he said it all.
Why are you gonna go down? Why are you gonna go
He's gonna scroll forever like a fucking pencil.
Fucking shoot this guy.
No, you didn't. It was QD OLED. You want that too?
Alright, short price, low to high.
You want this other OLED on there? QD OLED?
Yeah,
20
20 of them. What is that though?
I don't know.
Quantum dot.
Yeah. Just put it on there. Back. Look at it.
Alright, now do low to high. Let's see what the cheapest I can get out the door. Let's see what's that $500 wait 240 yards.
250 is the cheapest.
That's some sort of weirdness. That's like what you got. What about 500 is the cheapest?
500.
Yeah.
That's OLED.
It's OLED though, bro. you know how much better it is.
It's still 500.
I've been waiting on
I
the
don't think
price.
I'd buy that. I wouldn't buy that.
Prices are gonna drop on
That's
those.
way too high.
I think in 2 years, a year.
I'd tack on a little bit more. You probably go buy last gen OLED TV.
Well, that's what people do.
I mean,
They
what
buy
is
the
it, 40,
they buy
but-
the small LG, the 42-inch, and play on it or whatever it is. Like that's people's gaming monitor.
Yeah, I'm done.
That would be more likely what I do. I'd buy the 42-inch OLED, put it here, and then I would put just a whatever screen for chat. Because for the chat, I don't need a nice one. I just need one that's better than this.
It's a shit monitor. Go buy the basic.
Right, I'll buy the $150 board.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
what I'm saying.
perfect.
Somewhere in there.
And I bet you go on Amazon, look up fucking, go to Amazon right there, and search fucking 1440 monitor.
240.
No. Shit, it's what I get by tomorrow. There you go, right there. Why not? What's that mean?
I've owned some. They're not. They've never.
See,
been
that's. Go down.
Shit, there's a big jump. Okay, maybe that's what you got to do. I don't know much about these LG monitors. I've got 2 Samsungs.
That scepter right there.
MSI.
Go there. That scepter's not 75 hertz. Never mind. I'm looking for like 227 inch, 144 hertz, 120 hertz is really all I need.
I mean, these might not be bad. Actually.
I bet it's not.
I mean, 1 millisecond.
But for real, I'd rather have the MSI ones for about the same price.
I would prefer to buy an MSI over that.
And if you're
I have one of these actually, or some whatever a few years ago. The cheapest monitor they had like this.
keep going, scrolling down, but you don't know how to fucking look at
I want to put it in my server rate. Well, I thought you were already above your price range down here. Like, oh.
No, they throw them in. Amazon don't have no fucking. Keep going. Got $91. That's probably what I really need for the chat one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, OLED TV and that one. That thing.
Yeah, I'm saying you might go up on a 220.
Yeah.
That's might be even overkill.
These are probably what I want though.
Yeah, 250. It's on sale, bro. Buy that right now. HDR10. 165 hertz. Yeah. Just go. You want me to go buy it?
No. 2 monitors just show up in a couple days. Like, what the fuck?
Why don't you just buy some gangster? What's this shit?
Z-Edge. 32 inch.
Sounded badass.
That's the ultra wide.
Yeah, I think that's the sweet spot in size. I like this size the best.
Nah, the one I got's the best. You either get a really nice quality 27 or 34 inch monitor, or you get a fucking curve board like I got. Tell him, Gene.
I got a 34-inch curved one.
Gene, tell him what it is.
Yours is like only good for some things,
No, it's good for game and production, productivity
No,
stuff.
you said it wasn't.
What do you mean?
I have a 49-inch one.
It's good for gaming. It's not good for streaming
Why?
because of the resolutions.
It's QHED, whatever the fuck the acronym is.
Resolution.
QLED.
Tell him, Gene.
What is it?
Tell
What's yours? Dot? On the dot?
Stay.
What kind of shit you got?
Why did you freak out?
Gene,
Why did you freak
come
out?
Here, Gene. He's abusing you.
Why did you freak out? It's okay.
He's tricking you.
Did you think you had to get up? Is that what's going on here?
He's tricking you. Yeah, I think the 34 inch is the right size for like, not for this what you're doing. I'd probably get smaller ones, but I've got this stand that you can double stack them though.
All right.
Or I had an articulating arm one, but I gave one to my dad. I can't remember if it was a single arm.
Where you going? You don't want to stay with me? ¿Tú no gusta me? Can we stream it?
Stream what?
The arcade machine?
Like building it or playing it?
Playing it.
Sure. Definitely.
Are you gonna have 4 spaces and 4 joysticks and buttons and stuff?
We build it however we want. Yeah, for sure.
Alright, I'll tell you what I want. I want you to build an arcade machine. And I want to be able to play the old school Simpsons game with 4 people, the old school X-Men game with 4 people.
Well, how is it? It's different.
Each
Games.
Each person has their own thing, and you walk around.
Or
And
we're playing one game, 4 player. It's split screen.
It's one game, 4 players. One screen, 4 players.
They all play on the same screen.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of hard.
So you can actually buy it. Look up. I'll show you. You search X-Men arcade game.
But I'm saying you could make one that would have all
Search
bunch
it.
more games.
Search it. That's what I'm saying.
They could have every game.
But what I'm showing you, like, no, that ain't it. Maybe that one. But it don't even have it right.
Nah, bro.
That's not even right. That's only 2.
I don't know how you get this artwork. I mean.
No, I don't care about the artwork. Look at the joysticks and shit. That's
Yeah,
it. That's
you
it.
can definitely get the joysticks. I don't know.
But there
4
should be
is pretty
4.
wide.
There should be 4. Look up X-Men Arcade 4 player. 4 player. I know it'll be a thing because I'm a fucking boss. This is the only way to get it, or don't even fucking build it.
Let me see it.
Go down. Yeah. That's it, right there. Why don't you look at the fucking thing, bud?
I am. Fuck you.
That's what you need.
okay.
That's what you need.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy.
If you build that, yeah. Because then we can play that game.
Well, I could definitely build it. It's just gonna take some time. And then
Change that,
what
change
kind of
that,
monitor
change
like
that,
is?
change
You
that
gotta
with
fit
change.
4 people,
Hey,
right? You get
hey,
a third one.
change that and put Simpsons.
These are just logos.
No.
I'm saying it'll play both.
They may not even have that one.
But we can play anything, but.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, they do. That's it right there. 4 banger. Click on that. Sign for sale. They're just showing you like it exists. You can't get it.
What is this? Oh, it's not for sale. Why would it be on here?
Because they've had it for sale before. They're showing you like this thing exists. Like we don't have it, but it exists. The other one was that way too.
What about these kind of tables?
I mean,
Two arcade machine. Don't know about that.
if I had a man cave, I would have real arcade machines and pinball machines, and not like the shitty one-up ones like this. Like the legit ones from, like, I would buy a legit one and then I'd pay some idiot like you to refurbish it.
I wouldn't do that.
For $500?
Depends on what you're done to it.
Cleaned up, just taken apart, put back together. See? You say it like it's some job that you.
Well, I thought you wanted like completely rehabbed and like repainted and fucking all kinds of crazy shit.
No, I would just want the buttons to be cleaned out and stuff and make sure they work real good.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's not crazy.
I'd like to have a claw machine.
Where would you put it?
Basement. I'm building a man cave myself, bud.
You should get a claw machine that has beers in it.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna put stuffed animals in it. Put some cool shit.
Well, those aren't stuff, man.
What are they? Balls.
Yeah, and you put stuff in the balls.
I put money in there. I'll just make sure you never pick up a ball.
No, you don't have what it takes.
Yeah, would you play?
Probably not, because I've never won anything in a claw machine ever.
I know I could get $200 off of Scott. So what are these arcade ones about? Are these full size?
No, not quite.
So like for like midgets?
Yeah. Probably cheap.
I kind of like to have a slot machine.
Those are expensive.
My mom's got an old school one. We just scale the money out of the back, put it back in the front. So we won the whole jackpot in there. My mom used to have one of those fucking bowling machines in her basement. Those like long, full size. Shit was crazy. I used to fucking slam that shit. Cheat and go up there and press those little things down. That's dumb. But yeah, I want to build an arcade machine. I mean, you just build a wooden cabinet really and basic circuitry, monitor.
I think it'd be easy to buy one if they have it.
Huh?
I think it'd be easy to buy, maybe easier and better to buy one that's all beat up and broken for cheap, and then just replace it the guts with Raspberry Pi shit.
Do that.
You know what I mean? Then building a
I mean,
whole ass
otherwise you
cabinet.
get one for, no, I mean, it's just cutting out pieces of plywood.
I don't think it's as easy as you think.
What do you mean, this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece?
The X-Men one's a little different.
Piece.
That little
You
X-Men.
need to put some plexiglass or something for the monitor,
Sure,
which I already have.
This is a little different.
And then, this is a piece, could drill holes for these buttons.
Go to eBay. So go click on eBay. Type in Simpsons Arcade Machine 4-player. Let's see how much a original one costs. I'll buy that shit right now.
Okay, what do you wanna do? Simpsons?
Simpsons 4-player arcade. Put original. You call it?
Just checking out where the music's coming from.
Yeah, I like that. It's an ambiance. Let me try these. Damn. They good?
Yeah.
Apparently. I don't like that keyboard either, do you?
It sucks. That'll just happen.
I don't know what you've done.
Now, get another one.
Okay.
Right there you go, bud.
That's a 1-up, though.
It's only 60 miles away.
Go down. Go back up and type original.
I mean, there's only 27 total.
Type original after arcade.
You're a fucking dipshit. Here.
Maybe that.
Up.
No, that's a 1-up. Go back to that one, man. That's a good picture. See, like, how big is that one? See, like, look at the size of the chair, and then look at the
I mean,
size.
it's full size then.
No, it's not.
I think it is. That's where they said Barstool said.
Now, so switch me chairs real quick. I'm gonna show you. Let me sit down real quick.
Alright.
You're about to see some shit.
Make an offer like $200. See what happens. Where does it say what? It's fairly close, right? But why do you need to buy that one if you're just gonna tear out the guts? You know what I mean?
This one looks like it's in fairly good condition.
I'm just saying, like, if you build one, you can put a newer, better resolution
But it
on
looks like they put
that bullshit and they rehab it.
Yeah, it look. I mean, unless these are like doctored pictures, like. Let's see if I'll show you one. These are all rehabbed.
They're old.
4,800.
I mean, the height of that is the same. So that's what I'm saying. You can't buy one for 500.
No, that's not the same height. Not at all.
I mean, you can't buy that for 500. So like, what would you have to do?
You could build that. I need that size.
Yeah, you build any size.
Don't build
There's
that.
just sheets of plywood.
So you'll build
I
that.
mean, I can't make it look like that. You can get some decals or something. You can maybe do that. Paint it.
Airbrush artist.
I don't know. That's not me. If you can find someone that can do that, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, will you paint it light blue at least?
Maybe, but
The front
we're gonna
rack.
wait till the spring to do anything like this anyway.
old ones were worth a ton, man. And these are what I want. I want the original. For my man cave. And then I would have one of your little donkey ones with all the games. Right?
No, like, I mean, I'm just saying I don't even want to just play one game. I feel like stupid.
Yeah, they're great games.
Yeah, but you can only play it. You get sick of it no matter what.
You get sick of it.
It could be the greatest game ever, but you don't want to play it all the time. You gotta be able to swap it out and change. See, I would make the top-up monitor too, and it'd be a logo for the game I was playing. And I can change it to any game. Like a strip up there. Screen.
Yeah,
Little OLED.
I don't know if I want to say this on here.
You don't understand. We could class this area up a little bit more maybe. We can get some lighting in here. We need something. Strip.
This is what we
Channel.
really need. Bro, we can put this in front. Motherfuckers pay.
Yeah, somebody steal it. If I would make it good idea.
See, here's some of these.
Yeah, I mean, if you just buy that cabinet.
That's the one. I think this might be an original one.
You just need somebody to cut out those pieces, that's all it is.
That's an original. Is it an original?
Yeah, I think it is. Or at least the copy, it looks like that.
Well, it's got all those games. Look, Pandora Box DX.
Well, they just changed all the stuff out the inside.
Has new LCD screen. Great machine plays well. Don't waste my time. 9.15 in stock.
That's what I'm saying, they got built out for $200. Just gotta order that vinyl, you can probably get that vinyl printed.
That's what I really want.
They made those vinyl overlays over plywood, that's all it is.
Let's see if one of those is for sale.
It might be like laminate or MDF or something, probably is what it is.
$300 Golden T99.
Okay, now gold, you can actually build one of those, I saw a plan for it even, with one of those track wall things. But, that would be dope to have. How much is that?
$300 for Golden T99.
I don't know what, 99 is like a legendary number, like.
I remember playing that one back in the day, and it's like, I'll show it. You'll recognize this version of it. It's like the original version of it. This is
I mean, I don't remember whether they said 99 or not.
it would be so dope to have this. Yeah, that guy was falling down.
What happened to him?
I remember that.
All I need in this life is sin. Tell me why the blood in. All I need in this life is sin.
See, and then like if you look at like the new one, like 2025. My brother's talked about buying this for his bar. I'm like, bro, I think you should.
Hey guys, I want to talk about one of my favorite games I played in college, Golden Tee. I love this game so much, I had to have the newest one just for my house. I have the original one at the office that I play with quite a bit, and it needs to be re-updated and stuff, but I enjoy that game so much. The wife used to yell, $1,000, did not come with the TV, you gotta add the TV, it's a 55-inch. But the game is phenomenal. You download the app, you put all this stuff, change your clubs, you can change your balls, you can change your outfits, you can do whatever you want. It's kind of fun, but it's pretty badass. Now, I had a horrible shot. Yep.
You're just mad because I always beat you at this.
Hey guys, I want to talk about one of my favorite games I played in college, Golden Tee. I love this game so much, I had to have the newest one just for my house. I have the original one at the office that I play with quite a bit, and it needs to be re-updated and stuff, but I enjoy that game so much. The wife used to yell at me to go back to work and not keep playing the game, but I couldn't help it. But this game is amazing.
Golden Tee 2025. Golden Tee 2025. Let's check out that booty. Woo wee, baby.
Yeah, because it goes back to
Take another shot. Golden Tee 2025. Golden Tee 2025. Let's check out that booty.
How dope would that be, bro? How dope?
Yeah, it's sweet, but I don't know if it needs a whole room.
You an addict? Yeah. And what is it you are addicted to? You an addict? Yeah. And what is it you are addicted to? You an addict? Yeah. And what is it you are addicted to? You an addict? Yeah. And what is it you are addicted to?
What?
I'm not paying anything close to that.
But you can't get that yet. That's it. With this one, it'll let you into the. It'll let you into the tournaments and stuff.
What do you mean? Yeah, you just gotta get their software, I guess, right? I get it. Is that worth that? You just have to create your own tournament.
Here's this, just this.
What is that?
It's just the thing.
It's still $5 grand.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that. What about just the board then? It's still 32. I bet if you really wanted to buy this, you could make this, you could make one. Just call it golden. Call it silver tea. Call it platinum.
Damn, bro. 75. Man. See, you don't know nothing about this.
Why have you done it?
I used to be back at D&B, playing this Derby Owners Club.
What are you talking about?
Get ready to go in a new Ford from King's Ford in the King's Auto Mall. Get low 3.9 APR financing or up to $11,000 total savings on
Eastern City Racetrack Turf 2,000 meters. Will be starting in just a few moments.
Yes. Yeah, I had some true thoroughbreds. Yeah. Zebras. Zebras. Look. Oh yeah.
Like the derby and shit?
But like, they're not set up anymore. Like there'd be on these stations, you'd be able to slow your horse down, get your standing up.
I do remember this. I played this.
Coming around the
Long
corner
time
there, you
ago.
know.
I remember. That's always
I would love to get a bar set up and keep this going and send that out there. Then look, you're breeding. See what the horse is like. Dog shit. See what I'm trying. Oh yeah. Oh,
The first race, turf, 1,600 meters. The winner was number 11. In second place, number 5. And the third place finisher is
might get a zebra.
number 10. The race results have been declared official.
That's just arcade.
So people just sit here and play long-term, like, career games on these things, just feed them a
Bro, you get horses with hundreds of
The
races.
second race
And you fucking
from Central City is on the turf at 3,000 meters.
Your horse gets too old.
The race is about to begin.
That's why you gotta breed new horses and get into them. And
Well, how does it like?
guys got top-notch horses that you might
Wait,
not.
can you come back?
You're not just gonna bust your fucking top-notch horse out for every race because if a big dog's not sitting there and you can fucking get some work in on your guys, like you're gonna bring them up because you only got so many races. Like a horse hits a prime of its career. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like.
How many do you need?
What?
I mean, how many people do you think would play this?
Well, the problem would be like I don't know where you would get the cards anymore, because each horse would get printed out onto a card, and you take the card.
What kind of card?
Like a little plastic card.
Plastic.
Well, it had like a magnetic strip of some sort. So
What did you do? Oh, that's how you save your progress?
So that's the horse. Each card was a horse. So let's say you want to breed horses. That guy.
So you could have
He bred his.
deck of these?
He bred books. He bred his horse with some trash computer horse like that. I'm taking my thoroughbred and another thoroughbred female. I'm breeding them together, and I'm coming out with a top notch.
Well, wouldn't you just breed your thoroughbred with all of them?
Yeah, but I mean, it's luck of the draw. You're not guaranteed to get a great horse.
Yeah, but just
Great horses, fucking all tries only come around every once in a while. Alright.
Alright, yeah, but okay, so
Let's see if there's.
so you're not saving your race progress or none of your stats. You're just saving your horses. Is that what you're saying?
Club. Still.
I think that you need to update it, make it a QR code they can scan or something.
Oh, this is not
Bring
good.
back their progress in the cloud. You can't be having people print out cards and shit. You have to update that.
There's no really locations that have them anymore.
No, they're fucking they take up too much real estate and that's not making money.
Yeah. What is this? This guy's got it on a Steam Deck.
Yeah. If I play this on anything, the Raspberry Pi Pro has it.
Bro,
I can get you that on handheld.
I can get it on handheld. I'm trying to think about a way where you could set up multiple stations and have people racing like they were.
Just on the computer.
Use USB sticks instead of fucking. Look at this.
Yeah, you can just use
Look
the
at
USB
this.
stick, that's fine. Yeah, see, he built those plans right there probably. Brad walks you through it.
See, those are your cards.
I mean, that's just printed on there with a printer, I guess you could, and you just have to find that card stock.
Yeah, but I think it had.
See if you can find that silver sale somewhere. Yeah, I definitely remember playing this when it was.
That's the board. $250 each. It's a great game, bro. How do you feel about people having their toes out in pictures on the internet? Like I just saw a picture of that guy, his toes out while he's working on something.
Yeah, you should keep your toes put away probably.
I really feel that way.
But I'm not really that passionate about it.
I really don't like it.
I'm not a fan.
I'm just saying, like, put your toes away.
I hear you.
So, here we go, bud. We're getting there. This is big steps today.
Turn the fuck up again.
Oh.
It still could be tweaked somehow.
Because they say, like, lens.
It's this vlog. You're a vlogger.
Yeah.
You won't buy that. You're too pussy to buy that. You won't do it. Well, hold on, that comes with, what's it come with?
You get to pick your lens.
Which one do you get?
I don't know.
I don't know that about your shit.
Oh wait, what is it?
You probably need one of them though. You probably need both of
Same
them.
price at camera only.
What's that stream microphone? What's that? Wireless microphone? Maybe we need those.
So I set it up, 1,600, it was $1,100.
Oh, it went up, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know for sure.
That's just one? Or is there like three in there?
Wireless microphone.
Looks like three of them.
Very expensive.
You gonna buy it then?
Probably.
Is that the best one?
Yeah. That's where we're going. It's supposedly one of the best ones.
You won't buy it?
I will.
Do I?
No.
Oh my God.
We have to get to, you know the plan. Don't try and break phase.
I'm just trying to
Do
understand.
not try and break phase.
You're breaking phase. This is already breaking phase.
No. Foresight is never right.
Yeah, no, you won't buy it, so this is just,
I mean, it may not be the right camera for us.
you said it was the best one.
This guy said it was the best one.
I asked you, I didn't ask him.
Well, I told you what I knew based off of
So
what
you
I
said
read.
yes, based on reading one review.
Yeah, I'm trying to so I have to. We're going to a Sony A6000.
Well, I don't know what that means.
OBS recognizes it for the standard USB webcam.
Is that good or bad?
These are way better than the barbecue one. They're cheap, but they're hard. What does this Sony A6000 cost?
Which one, buy one?
We don't know how much it costs.
6,400. You was trying to find a 6,000.
This is probably what we need. You feel like these bundles are ever worth it?
No, I never buy them. I don't trust it. I
Maybe
feel like if you just go in and just bottle that.
Well, here's
That or you're not barely saving anything. You might be saving like a tiny bit.
I would go and look at the price of batteries, because this seems to give you two of them.
But just like anything else, I bet the official Sony battery is expensive as fuck, but you can buy knockoff ones for a quarter of that.
I don't like buying knockoff.
I mean, some things is acceptable, some things not. I mean, when these overpriced battery packs, I mean, as long as you're not buying like inferior batteries, like they're gonna blow up and shit. Quality knockoffs.
So you can get that with a cam, little extra $760. they try to sell you $400 more.
What's that do for us? What's the capability of this?
4K, super high quality, really high contrast, HDR, more colors.
Well, we don't really want to like see your face any more resolution. Not when it's renewed. How much is it new?
Oh, that new.
I mean, how much are you saving to be able to buy it? Refurbish? Not worth it to do that.
$900 new for the body only.
The body only.
1,000 if you put that lens on it.
It comes with no lens. Can you use it without any lens?
Look, you can get this lens here.
Yeah, good that.
1,500.
Looks dope. What? I thought you wanted to be a serious podcaster.
I think this one here is specifically made for streaming.
It's got a fold-out screen. So.
Huh?
It's got a screen that folds out towards you, so I would think so. Don't buy that.
I'm gonna sign it into Rufus. 6K.
I don't know what you're waiting on.
Huh?
I don't know what you're waiting on.
To buy it?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just wanting to be an amateur, I guess.
If I was to buy something that's expensive, I would tell you to buy it for me.
Why would I do that?
Because you're stupid, you know how to get deals.
I mean, I'll try to get a deal, but if you decide to buy it, then you're still gonna pay. I don't know, shit like this goes high. And I'm only willing to bid so much on shit like this on there, cause like, we don't always tell you.
You're
Because of
scared?
how they determine it.
You're scared?
No, the condition. If they listed like good condition or whatever, I would probably feel comfortable doing it, get your money back. If they listed like as is, I probably wouldn't do it.
Because it looks like an older version.
But you won't buy that right now. Is that one right there? So we just put it out on a camera stand or something right there and named it, let's go.
Yep.
Did you hook it to the computer or what?
It's just a super high quality camera. And you're talking 4K.
What are you recording to though?
Huh?
Do I even have like a Type-C connection or something where you could like
Yeah.
record it live?
I'm
right
not
to-
100%
right to the-
sure.
Right to the computer?
But yeah, it's got a USB connection.
What, does it use micro SD or what do you record to if you don't do that?
Hold on.
Do any of these have like now have like NVMEs and shit you can put in?
They should.
Or maybe they have an internal build one.
Here's what's new with the ZVE10 Mark II. The original ZVE10 was 8-bit. The ZVE10 Mark II is 10-bit. The original was 4K 24 frames per second. The Mark II can do 4K up to 60 frames per second. The original has the old menu design. The Mark II has a newer menu design and is touchscreen. The original has the older, smaller batteries. The Mark II is much newer and bigger ones. You can import LUTs. It has newer assistant tools like focus mapping, more efficient mode switches, lens breathing compensation, a multi-directional microphone that captures front, back, and all around, can live stream 4K 30 over USB-C, has new modes like Cinevlog, anti-flicker settings, and tons more. All in all, it's a massive update. What do you guys think? Here's what's new with the...
So why is the ZV-E10 the best value camera on the planet? Well, amazing 4K image downsampled from 6K.
Perfect for the studio.
Perfect autofocus. Mic jack, headphone jack, huge and affordable lens selection. Get wide angles, get blurry backgrounds.
It has a handy feature called Product Showcase Mode.
Has 120 frames per second in HD for slow motion.
Has a fully articulating screen.
Log and HLG profiles for maximum dynamic range.
No record limits, no overheating in moderate temperatures.
Amazing for video, but also takes great photos as it has the same 24 megapixel sensor as the much more expensive A6600. Automatic vertical video mode, so you do not have to rotate in post.
It's so small and light that you can pair it with tiny, inexpensive gimbals.
Or you can do what I'm doing right now, which is run footage through the free program Catalyst Browse, because it records gyroscopic data to give you gimbal-like footage without a gimbal. All of this and more for just $6.99. I absolutely love this camera. So why is the ZV-E10 the best value camera on the planet? Well, amazing 4K image downsampled from 6K.
Perfect for the studio.
Perfect autofocus. Mic jack, headphone jack, huge and affordable lens selection. Get wide.
Hooking it up today.
It has a handy feature called Product Showcase Mode.
Has 120 frames per second in HD for slow motion.
Has a fully articulating screen.
Log and HLG profiles for maximum dynamic range.
No record limits, no overheating in moderate temperatures.
Amazing for video, but also takes great photos as it has the same 24 megapixel sensor as the much more expensive A6600. Automatic vertical video mode, so you do not have to rotate in post.
It's so small and light that you can pair it with tiny, inexpensive gimbals.
Or you can do what I'm doing right now, which is run footage through the free program Catalyst Browse, because it records gyroscopic data to give you gimbal-like footage without a gimbal. All of this and more for just $6.99. I absolutely love this camera. So why is the ZV-E10 the best value camera on the planet? Well, amazing 4K image downsampled from 6K.
Perfect for the studio.
Perfect autofocus. Mic jack, headphone jack, huge and affordable lens selection. Get wide angles, get blurry backgrounds.
It has a handy feature called Product Showcase Mode.
Has 120 frames per second in HD for slow motion.
Has a fully articulating screen.
Log.
Why do some people say that? A really decent photo and video camera will have to cost you an arm and a leg. This, my friends, is my new toy from a company called Sony. And what makes this camera really unique is that it doesn't have a fixed lens. In fact, it uses Sony's E-mount, meaning you can buy whatever lens you want, the kit lens or this $2,600 lens, and start taking 12 megapixel stills and 4K 30 video. In fact, this camera is so impressive at its price point that it inherits a lot of the features from its more expensive counterparts. S-Log 2, S-Log 3, HLG recording, and all kinds of other stuff. It's got Sony's signature amazing focus, and what I love doing with this camera the most is that I love using this shoe mount here to connect my DJI mic to shoe.
Could this tiny camera here, the brand new Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, be the perfect camera for content creators and vloggers? Well, it's equipped with a lot of cool new features, like a sick 26 megapixel image sensor that's similar to the one you find in the FX30, which is capable of capturing professional 422 10-bit 4K footage up to 60 frames per second. I also think it's worth noting that this is actually oversampled 6K footage, which is the reason why it looks so detailed and good. On top of that, you can film in S-Log 3, allowing you to color grade your footage to your liking in post-production. You also get a brand new vertical interface on the LCD screen, which personally I find really cool for all of us that like to create online content. And the best part, all of this is achieved in a super small, lightweight and a highly compact camera, kind of making this the perfect companion for all creators out there, no matter the skill level. So could this tiny camera here be brand
Sony ZV-E10 Mark II versus the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Which one of these should you get for your vlogging camera? This showdown is a lot closer than you might think. Both of these are vlog cameras really made for creators under $1,000. The Osmo Pocket 3 has a 1-inch sensor. It can shoot up to 4K 120 frames per second. It's got a built-in gimbal with Active Track 6.0. It syncs with DJI mics and a whole lot more. The ZV-E10 Mark II has the ability for lenses to be changed. It has a bigger sensor. It's got a major autofocus. It's also super small and super lightweight for a mirrorless camera. It's got a full flip screen and way more buttons and controls. However, one of these has to take the cake when it comes to the best vlogger camera. So if you want to know which one wins and why, make sure you watch the video.
This can't be my boat, sir.
It most certainly is. Vallejo class, refitted 1958.
This is a joke, right? The Navy doesn't even use diesels anymore.
They do now. She's been recommissioned.
I was trained to command a nuclear boat.
Are you refusing to take command?
No, sir.
Good. Meet your crew here tomorrow morning, 0700.
They also left over from World War II, sir?
No, Captain. They've been hand-picked.
I guarded Kobe in the garden. I can't remember how much he had, but I knew I had multiple steals against him. To where in the game, in my head, all I'm thinking of is when I have this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm gonna tell him how I stole a ball from Kobe. Fourth quarter starts, and Kobe said, "You had a great game." I swear I looked at the clock like, it's 12 minutes, what you talking about? You ain't said nothing the whole game. He ain't said not one word to me.
Can I ask you guys something? Sure. I don't have any brothers, so I don't know, but did you guys wrestle?
Oh, yeah.
All the time. In fact, I was undefeated.
Well, you weighed 200 pounds.
Still, I was quick as a cat. Well, I met Danny's sister yesterday. They were very, wrestling. But I guess that's normal? We don't wrestle now.
Not since I got too strong for you.
Too strong for me?
Yeah.
You want to go right now? Because I'll take you right now, buddy. You want to go?
Oh, fine.
Ready? Wrestle! Okay, you know what? Actually, that's great. That helps a lot. Thanks. Can I ask you guys something?
Sure.
I don't have any brothers, so I don't know, but did you guys wrestle?
Welcome to the Quickie Burger. May I take your order?
Yeah, 2 Frozy Fudge Blasts.
Will that be all?
Yeah, I think that'll, who we kidding? Throw in a number 4.
Anything else?
Does the number 4 have Quickie Curlies?
No, the number 3 does.
All right, then I'll take a number 3.
So cancel the 4 and substitute a 3?
When did you hear the word cancel? Give me both.
May I bucket size you for an extra 70 cents?
My man, I like the cut of your jib. Yes, bucket size me.
That's 1244. Hold to the front window.
Gotcha.
Okay. You're not starting. Come on, don't do this now. Don't do this. You're doing it, you son of a mother!
I have a penny I'd like to sell.
That is not a penny. The United States has never made a penny. We've always made a cent. Did you have an idea what you wanted for it?
Well, I had an offer 20 years ago now. He offered me $2,000 for it.
And he's going to look at it. I don't know anything about it. I just don't.
Oh, fantastic. This is kind of interesting. This is neither a coin nor American, but it's very important to the early coinage history of the United States. This was struck in 1791 in Birmingham, England.
Really?
The United States Mint was not founded until a year after this was. They were going to contract out the striking of coinage at a mint in Birmingham. They shipped a keg to their agents, and they distributed them to congressmen, senators, VIPs.
So is it real?
It's struck rather than cast, and it has the engraved edge. Everything about it is absolutely correct. This is genuine.
Is it worth $1 million?
No. $750?
I'd give you $500 for it.
I've still got $2,000 off.
There's no way I would come near that.
We may see each other again. I have a penny I'd like to sell.
Imagine being so good at a game, developers of a totally different game pay respect to you. Listen, I gave most difficult bosses.
Donna?
please. The kilogram, that's a kilogram by definition, okay? Right. They said we can't do this anymore. You know why? Because they made copies of it, put them around the world, and now and then they bring them back, and none of them are equal anymore. Some are losing atoms there. So they said we got to fix this.
So you're saying that no longer is the proper measurement of a kilogram?
That's correct. Because here's what they did. We have ways of making precise crystals of silicon, so precise that you can count the atoms in the lattice. So what they did was they took the kilogram and then they made a silicon sphere, pure silicon, and they made them equal each other. Once you do that, you throw away the kilogram. And now I know exactly how many silicon atoms equals a kilogram.
So now I have an atomic representation of what the kilogram measurement is.
And I can count the atoms. I can tell people around the world, you want a kilogram, assemble this many silicon atoms. So there is no uncertainty in the mass of the kilogram right now. The kilogram, that's a kilogram by definition.
Hi, welcome to the register at the furniture store that I used to work at. Is it just going to be this for you today? Puts one single, very expensive throw blanket on the counter in front of us.
Kitty, I think I've got it this time. For my wedding present for Eric, one of my medals from the war.
No.
How about my uniform from the war?
No.
My gun from the war?
No.
My boots from the war?
No.
My canteen from the war?
No. It can't be anything you had on or near you when you killed somebody.
How about the ring my dad wore?
Oh, that's nice.
When he killed people in World War I.
Well, now you're just trying to make me mad.
Yeah, I've got the perfect gift for Eric. Timeless advice from all my years of marriage.
Well, advice from a father to a son. That's lovely.
Oh, that is nice, Dad. What is it? Never come home drunk with a canoe. Kitty, I think I've got it this time. For my wedding present for Eric, one of my medals.
How you gonna say he's not a legend? Hey, no, that's not true.
I have a very rare item.
Okay, you said rare, not extremely rare.
This is a Walt Disney Incorporated stock certificate, hand-signed by Walt Disney as president of the company from 1955, which was the year that Disneyland became Disneyland. It's issued to his second daughter, Sharon May Disney.
This is pretty cool, man. Tell me where you got it.
I got it from a autograph dealer.
150 original shares, and she got 2.5 of them, so what do you think that's worth today? Any idea?
1.5 billion, 2 billion.
How much do you want for it?
I'd like 45,000 for it.
Okay, here's the deal. My autograph expert was not able to make it to San Francisco with us. Do you mind if I snap a few photos of it, send them to him, and then we could go video chat with him so I can get his opinion?
That'd be great.
I gotta tell you right now, I'm kind of speechless.
I'm assuming it's real, correct?
From what I can see, it looks like the real deal.
What do you think it's worth now?
I can see something like this going in auction for upwards of 50 to 60,000.
35 and it's yours.
You got me.
I have a very rare item.
Okay, you said rare.
So he wants $1 million for this thing, which I think is insane.
What makes this special, there's a lot of different indicators. First, you're gonna see this sticker, so it's not shrink wrapped. It's from the test market launch of the NES, as far as we know, which was only in 1985 and 1986. No one even knew who Nintendo was. This is the second print, and it's the earliest known. There's no other second prints or even first prints known that are still sealed. So we don't know the exact number of copies that were printed in the first test market launch, but we're estimating it's somewhere around the 10,000 print run. And how many of those survived sealed? One, as far as we know.
So if this went into an auction today, your estimate would be?
You know, with things like this, it's high risk, high reward. I know of firm offers that have been turned down at $300,000. Goes up from there. There's no ceiling, really.
At first, I thought you were crazy. I'm literally a little bit shocked and a little bit speechless. But realistically, what do you want for it?
I'm asking $1 million.
There's a big business in these right here, and I just been looking into maybe getting into it a little bit, but I'm not going to get into it with this kind of figures. So he wants a...
You're wearing this in the house now? What is that, like Mark 15?
You only rig out your camera to impress clients.
Wow.
Yeah, because who needs ND filters to get proper exposure? That's what shutter speed is for, right? Why would you need a matte box to cut out lens flares? That's what the sun hood is for. What's the point of using a wireless transmitter to let the director see what you're shooting? Only I need to see what I'm filming. Who needs longer battery life? That's what tons of camera batteries are for. Why use a follow focus to smoothly pull focus when you can just pull it by hand? 15mm rods? What's the point of an external monitor for checking your focus? You have an LCD on the back of your camera already. Who needs a top handle for handheld work? Just hold your camera. A cage? or even a lens.
Matt Holliday intentionally dropped this ball, but it probably saved his team the game because the score was tied 3-3 in the 12th inning and there was a runner on third base. So when this player hit a high fly ball down left field line, Holliday had a few options. He could have easily ran over and caught this ball, but the runner at third would have easily tagged up and scored because unless Holliday had an arm like Prime Cespedes, he is not throwing him out at home. So instead, Holliday decided to use the 3 feet of foul territory he had, letting the ball drop foul so the runner couldn't tag up, which gave his team another chance to take the lead and score. Talk about a smart play because...
How many jobs have you...
Everyone loves the
How many jobs have you had?
What?
Not including paper routes and babysitting or whatever. How many actual jobs?
Too many to count. 20, 30?
Yeah. You never stick with anything. Except this. You've been here 6 years. Why?
I don't know. It's a good job.
No, it's not. It's a terrible job.
Not that bad.
Jonah, why did you stay here?
Why do you think, Amy?
Jonah Sims. Wow, you have had a lot of jobs.
Yeah. I worked at a consulting firm for a few months and then an ad agency for 6 weeks. I sold gym memberships, was a barista, tour guide. Went to business school for a semester, but now I'm just at a place in my life where I really want to change. You know, I just want to spend a couple months just not using my brain. Whoa. All right, I know, I get it. I can't listen to myself either, so enjoy. All right.
Your brain?
No, I mean, it's not just that. It's, you know, when you think about it, a store like this...
How many jobs have you had?
What?
Everyone loves the Osmo Pop.
1970 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow.
I mean, these cars today cost more than a house. Price tag might seem crazy. You know, when you see a Rolls-Royce, you know it's a Rolls-Royce.
This car was purchased by ABC Television as a gift to Johnny Cash in 1969.
The Man in Black.
The Man in Black. And this gentleman here was Johnny Cash's drummer.
In 1960, he called me to go with him just for 2 weeks.
And what's the dollar figure you're looking for?
$350,000.
You're buying a new one for that.
But it wouldn't be Johnny Cash's car.
I don't doubt that this is Johnny Cash's Rolls-Royce. I'd be stupid not to get a second opinion.
Johnny Cash's Rolls-Royce, huh? Doesn't get much cooler than that. Last year, another 1970 Rolls-Royce, owned by Johnny Cash, went through auction for $49,500.
The car you're talking about, limousine, Johnny Cash never owned the car.
What's your bottom dollar on the car? Because if you say $50,000, I'll buy it.
Well, no, that's not going to happen. I don't think I could take less than $200,000 for this car. 1970 Rolls-Royce Silver.
This here is the Sony 400mm f2.8, and I'm shooting on the Sony a7R5. I'm here at Old Trafford shooting the football match between Man United and Bournemouth. And I'm currently at 1,000 per second, f2.8, ISO 800. And here's some of the photos. This here is the Sony.
Okay, this is the Ferrari thing that you mentioned can be done with just one repeat. And you play the phrase and it'll come back, so you'll see this. Basically, I play a note, and it comes back, okay. So I can play this phrase that goes... which is kind of fun. The full effect is to use, as I do, the other repeat as well, so I can build up 3-part harmonies. And that goes like this. Okay, this is the Ferrari thing that you mentioned can be done with...
What do we got here?
I got something with George Washington's face on it. And all I can really tell you from George Washington, the man had wooden teeth.
It's definitely something. This is cool. At first glance, I can tell it's not a coin. It's some kind of metal. George Washington, 1797. 1797 was last year. What did you want for it?
I'm looking for $5,000.
Perfectly honest, I don't know if it's worth $5 or $50,000. I get a buddy down here.
Masonic metal. It's marvelous.
Cool. So I got 5,000 reasons to be happy?
This thing is worth a lot more than that.
Well, that's now you're talking my language.
Yes, the universal language.
So what do you think it's worth?
This piece right now, I think certainly is going to be worth about $40,000. Maybe a touch more.
Hey.
I'll give you 20 grand for it.
It's kind of low.
We change your mind, come back and see me. You never know. What do we got here?
Do you got a problem?
No, I was just wondering, you've been to prison, right?
You do have a problem.
No, I'm going to prison. I've never been there before, and I was just thinking maybe you could give me some pointers. I'll pay you $100.
How much time did you get?
3 to 5.
Where at?
Verlaine.
Verlaine? And that's stand. Guards just don't give a damn. Let the cons beat the shit out of one another all day. How am I gonna do in there? I mean, if you saw me, would you beat the shit out of me?
I'd probably, yeah.
You? Me?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't there anything I could do?
You join a gang? Are you a racist?
Not really.
Got any mob connections?
No.
Wouldn't happen to be Latino, would you? Looks like everybody's you.
Okay, I bet I can be a racist for 3 to 5 years.
Well, good. Then you can join.
Excellent.
Anyone by the other?
By 90s? No way!
Wouldn't have to have any taps, would you?
Yes, yeah.
Mommy, you might as well buy a welcome mat and strap it to your asshole. Say I'm open for business. Do you got a problem?
This player just accidentally caused one of the smartest moments in MLB history, because normally when players get in the way of the catcher, they get called with batter's interference and the runner who stole would be out. However, the way Pablo Sandoval got around this rule is genius. Since the hit and run sign was on, Pablo was probably just trying to pull one right past the second baseman, but instead...
That is no true Valarian uncertainty.
Why doesn't every store have...
Stay up. Stay up.
Oh, no!
Sony intentionally broke the rules and made earbuds for people who hate noise cancellation. See, just like your car windows, when you roll them up, it swings.
Do I tell?
What's that? This here is a chessboard. Anybody know how to play chess?
At the wrong house. These officers burst into the wrong house. But what's even worse is that it belongs to a retired. Their real target was across the street. They apologized.